Well, today we're going to be in a rural area, considered a rural area in Jefferson County. We're still there. Hey, all you Jefferson County people. And this is the Flat Gap community. And it's supposed to be a beautiful area outside all the busyness and stuff. So let's go see who we got at the Oakland Cemetery. Welcome back to the channel. Hello, all new subscribers, and thank you so much for subscribing to our channel. And like I said at the beginning, we're going to be at the Oakland Cemetery. Now, the Oakland Cemetery is a big cemetery to do. So we're going to have to break this up in parts so it won't be so boring, and, you know, you can take your time and watch it when you can. But it is near the Flat Gap community in Jefferson County. And you can see the road is just off West Dumpling Valley Road. And it's northwest of Dandridge. The earliest burials we could find were a husband and wife that had both died in 1847. There's 94 people buried here. And we'll try to do about 30 in each part, video that we can do, so it'll keep it not such a long video. But we can go ahead and get started. We've got David Fidel Balding, 1876 to 1952. We have his parents, Marquis de Lafayette Balding, 1828 to 1923, with his wife Rhoda Jane Smart Balding, 1839 to 1920. Obviously, he was named after Marquis de Lafayette. I have such a hard time saying that. The young French nobleman that served with George Washington during the American Revolution. There's a bit of history. Now, he was born in North Carolina. He served in Company B of the 60th North Carolina Infantry in the Confederate Army during the Civil War. He was also a pastor. Now, we don't know if he pastored a church or just an ordained pastor. That would be good to know. We have David's brother, Robert Henry Balding, 1873 to 1945. Also born in North Carolina. Daisy Husky Basinger, 1921 to 1992. That's an earlier grave. Her husband Lloyd W. Basinger, 1917 to 1986. They also had an infant daughter, Janice Marie Basinger, and she was born on December the 5th of 1941, but unfortunately passed away the following day. We have Elsa Beatties, 1850 to 1859. And look at the little lamb carved on the top of her headstone. And that, a lot of times, the majority of the time that I've seen when I've walked through cemeteries, the lamb, is symbolic to the baby graves. But not always. So don't let that fool you, because I have walked upon a few, and it would be older people also. So it's not always a lamb on children's markers. But we have Elsie's mother, Elizabeth. They called her Betsy. Phillips Beatties, 1826 to 1914. And Elizabeth's husband, Jacob Allen, 1821 to 1909. Jacob served in the Company A of the 1st Tennessee Home Guard of the Union Army during the Civil War. So, much like we found in the Cades Cove and the Gatlinburg areas, you've got well, like they said, the Civil War was brother against brother. Some on the Union side, some on the Confederate side. And let's move on. We have Amanda A. Cheney Betty's 1848 to 1937. And we actually found a picture of her. Look at that. We have Amanda's husband, Prior Caswell Beatty's, or Betty's. I'm not sure how they pronounce that, but 1846 to 1924. And Prior served as a private in Company B of the 9th Tennessee Cavalry, also in the Union Army during the Civil War. And we have a picture of Prior. That's pretty cool. We have his sister, Mary J. Beatty's. She was born April the 25th of 1853 and passed away only 19 days later. Then there's Samuel M. Beatty's, 1861 to 1876. J.S. Bledsoe, 1861 to 1937, with his wife, Nellie T. Bledsoe, 1869 to 1913. Now we have Miles Branham, and they called him Bud, 1866 to 1924. Samuel Bull, 1877, 1881, and the little fella was only 3.5 years old when he passed. That's sad. Edna Mae DeBoard Burns, 1904 to 1927. We got a picture of Edna. Glenn A. Carpenter, he was born March the 24th of 1905, but only lived 1 month. Elizabeth Ann Beatty Stubblefield Cheney, 1807 to 1885, and unfortunately her headstone is broken in half. But from the smooth edges you can see on the bottom half of the stone, it was probably broke a long time ago, so it's been weathered, and possibly that could have caused the breakage. I don't know. But here's a picture of her. Look at this. She has got her bonnet. I love it. We have her husband, William Cheney, 1804 to 1880. And we got a picture of him too. Got more pictures in these videos. This is great. The original photo of Elizabeth and William right here. We also have a picture of their family Bible that records the deaths of their families. The photo of William's headstone was taken probably around 1950. And here's one of their sons, James W. Cheney, 1833 to 1882. And if you can see that little symbol right there, that's the Oddfellows fraternity symbol on his headstone. And I don't know about you, but when you all hear the word Cheney, I don't know, maybe I'm just old, but it reminds me of Dick Cheney, remember him? Okay, anyway, let's move on. Next is his wife, Sarah J. Alexander Cheney, 1829 to 1997. We have Tabitha Sizemore Cheney. They called her Betha, or Bitha. I'm thinking it's Bitha. She looks like an early settler here, guys. 1775 to 1847. And her headstone, unfortunately, is really weathered. So, she was born in Ireland, too. That's awesome. And we have her husband, William Henniger Cheney, early settler, 1770 to 1847. He died on October the 12th. And Tabitha, his wife, passed away only 9 days later. And I see that a lot. And again, they were born in Ireland and 2 early settlers. So we've got some Irish settlers here. We have Asa L. Klein, and I have absolutely loved that name, Asa. 1853 to 1859, only 5.5 years old, unfortunately. Elizabeth Dale or Dahl Klein, 1811 to 1859, and she was born in Virginia. And her husband, George Klein, 1808 to 1866. And I'd say they was sort of first early settlers here. George was born in the Shenandoah County in Virginia. And this marriage agreement for George and Elizabeth from 1831, look at that. They were married in Virginia. That means we have more early settlers of this area. Everybody come through Virginia, it looks like. And we have their son, Erasmus Harvey Klein, 1837 to 1920. Like his father, he was also born in the Shenandoah County of Virginia. We have Eva Lee McSpadden Klein, 1885 to 1917. And for this video, we're going to stop right here. But we have one person buried here with no picture of their grave, and that would be Perry Washburn Banks, 1887 to 1947. Now, that's going to finish, like I said, this video. We're going to have a part 2 next week, and hopefully we can find a lot more early settlers, and you can find some ancestors, and give you time to share my video. And come on, guys, help me out here. Subscribe, notification, share the video. I am loving that you guys are so interested in this history of Jefferson County, because I'm blown away. It is a really, really cool place. So, like I said, we really appreciate all you new subscribers and our ones that's been with us from day one. Thank you so much, and we will see you next week if the Lord's willing. God bless, and bye-bye.